I already have a foundation routine listed in the comments below that I will link off, and it was my everyday makeup for oily skin and skin that usually gets pimples or you need to hide a pimple. So right now what I'm doing is filling in my brows, and I have this new brush from MAC. It's really, honestly, I love it. I go between two, but this is a newer one that I got, and I really enjoy it. So I'll put the actual name and number in the bottom. But what a huge difference one brow makes between the other. It's very subtle, but still a big difference. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the other one in with the same strokes. As you can see, it's pretty quick and easy with this brush because the brush is very flat, so you don't have to do a lot of maneuvering with your hands. So if you're looking for a good eyebrow brush, the one from MAC is awesome. With the color Texture by MAC, I'm using that on my crease color into my transition. I'm also going to be using this to kind of blend downwards on my lids because I don't have to be too careful. I'm going to be using a darker product on top of that on the lid, so it doesn't have to be super careful in the lid section. This deeper maroon color I really enjoy because it has like a nice sheen to it. So you can use just these two colors and it almost looks like three different eyeshadows because of the dimension that that sheen gives. So I'm putting that on my lids with a flat brush. I tried this with my finger. It's not the best with my finger, but if you use a flat brush, it'll work. And then I'm taking a little bit of that same product and just blending it on the very edge of the crease and then just buffing it away towards the first color that I put down. I also will go back with that flat brush and then pack on some more if I ever feel like it's not like the color was brushed away, because it does tend to happen. So you kind of have to go back and forth with each of those steps. So this is kind of a very interesting product. It's a red mascara from Jordana. I have other colors, so if you guys want me to try them out with other ones, I would be happy to. But I wanted to try this red one because I just would never, I don't think, try it. I was putting that mascara on the bottom lashes. They defined them slightly, but it got very smudgy. And then it was on my hands. And then it just wasn't as dark, and then I got more on my eyes, and then I got it all over, and then I smudged it. It was a mess. So what I did, see? So then what I did is I just kind of put a little bit on my bottom lash line and then just smeared it out with a smudgy brush because I wanted to see what the pigment looked like. This pigment is out of control. So if you wanted to use these Jordana mascaras as almost like an eyeshadow base, they're awesome. But it just didn't work with me for mascara in this specific situation because I just was not ready for all of that. Then with the L'Oreal mascara, I'm putting that on my tops and bottom lashes. I have been like not using falsies a lot on my looks, and I feel like the reason I'm doing that is because like I'm just like really enjoying the mascaras. They just have a really good thickness, as you can see. They looks like kind of like false lashes already. But I've been really enjoying using a lot of mascara and piling it on so that it looks like falsies. But if you wanted to put a pair of falsies on it, it'll look really good. It might make the look a little bit more dramatic. But I think in my next look, I'm going to try to use some falsies because I've been slacking on the falsie game. I also put this on my bottom lashes because the mascara, the red mascara I used before, just didn't really do my bottom lashes any justice. Then with this highlighter called Global Glow, I'm using that to highlight the high points on my face. I didn't do this in my last video. It was in my foundation one. I just didn't highlight. So I'm going to be doing that in this video just to add some more shine to the look. And then I'm using this really cool Sephora lip paint. It's one of those like stay all day liquid lipstick kind of deals. I don't really tend to wear this color often, but for some reason, I really like this color. And, you know, I own Saint Germain, I own Snob, but neither of them just do the same thing that this color does. So you have to be super careful with it. You don't really need a lip liner with this. You can use a stick as the lip liner to really draw and etch out the definitions of your lips. But yeah, that was the lip with the look. So I really like the way the final look came out. It kind of brought out the pinks and the maroons in the eyes with the pink lip. If you guys are interested in more videos of before and afters, then let me know in the comments below. If you guys are also interested in me using some more of those Jordana mascaras, keep me posted on that because I do have some other colors that I think will be cool. Alright, bye guys.